Hello, thanks for joining me. Today I'll be making stewed chicken over rice. Let's get started. Okay, here I have a few pieces of chicken in cold water. I have the water sitting just about an inch or two above the chicken. Okay, we're going to turn it on. I'm going to add some seasoning. First I have some dry bay leaves, and I'm just going to put about 2 in there. And don't forget to take them out, just 2 small ones. That's maybe 1 more. I'm going to add some badia, and before I get started, I'm going to tell you almost every seasoning that I am using has salt. So just be conscious of the salt content. You don't want to over season it. We're going to taste and go back. And also, keep in mind that, something's smoking. Keep in mind that the lower it cooks and the longer it cooks, the salt settles. So it's going to get saltier. Okay? Just wanted to remind you of that. I'm using some Nature's seasonings. Some black pepper. And I have some Goya. We turn it over. Chicken bouillon, that's all it is. And it's salty as well. That smells so good. I'm going to add some turmeric for color. You like it to look pretty. I'm going to add some dried parsley. I have some celery. I'm not going to use a lot because it's a strong flavor. And I have about 3 cloves of garlic that I just peeled and smashed. Smashed and peeled in that order. I have some bell peppers, and I'm only going to use a few of those. If I had some red bell peppers, I would also add some of those, but I don't have any. And I have some white onions. And that's a little more than a half of a small onion. And I have some butter. And this probably is a little more than half of a stick. About 6 tablespoons maybe. And we're going to bring this up to a boil. And cover it. When it starts to boil like this, make sure you can. When it starts to boil like this, you want to turn it down low. You want a real slow boil because you're stewing these. You're not boiling it. And that's a slow cook. We're going to let it do that for about 1 hour, and I'll be back. Like this. Okie dokie. About 30 minutes in, I'm going to go in and fish out my bay leaves. And there are some smaller broken ones in there that I'm going to get out. There's one. I'm not going to bore you with every one. And that, if you can see, let me make sure that you can. There's lots of oil on the top. I'm going to skim some off. See, I've removed quite a bit. I'm just going to cover and let it continue to cook. Taste it. A little more. I'm gonna add a little more chicken bouillon. I'm gonna add some red pepper flakes. I'm gonna do just a few for me. I don't like really hot. Just a little bit spicy will do for me. Now I'm going to make a little slurry with some flour and some cold water. Probably won't need all of this, just a little bit to thicken it up. Sorry, I had to wipe that up. First, see what that's going to do. Let me turn it up. Just a little more. I don't want it too thick. Just a little bit more. That should do it. You can cook it until it falls off the bone, or you can keep it whole just like that. Either way, it's still done. This has been about an hour and a half, almost, actually. That's perfect. Let's plate some up. Okay, we have our rice. Excuse me for reaching across you. Couple pieces of chicken. Let me see. Of course, you want some of this juice, right? Make you a side of veggies. A little bit more. Shake of parsley. And there you have it. Ooh. Let's just see. delicious. Well, thanks for watching, and remember to pray, and then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you, pray for them, pray for us. Don't stop praying, pray. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe and tap that bell if you haven't, and if you have, thank you. Share with friends and family and comment. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, stay safe and stay blessed. Ooh, I love you. I really do. Later. Footnote, if you prefer, you can just add your rice into the dish and make it a one-pot dish.